Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ritnika and you have reached Natural Vibration. Today we're going to do the Divine Masculine Speak reading, which is all about what is the Divine Masculine feeling for the Divine Feminine at this time and what does he want to kind of convey to her. For those of you who don't know, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone, so just take what resonates and let the rest fly. If you wish to book a private reading with me, you can log on to my website naturalvibrations.in. All details are listed in the description box below. All right, so let's get started. So, dear universe, dear divine masculine, I wish you to connect the overall energy of the divine masculine. Okay, we've got the Star card. This is all about this card. It's actually not the star, it's the compass, I feel. Yeah, it's a compass. I'm just double checking. Yep, it's the compass. No, that's the star. Nope, that's the star. That's the star. Yes, it is. Beautiful. This is the overall energy of the divine masculine, and this is what they want to tell the divine feminine, the star. Now, in traditional tarot, the star card is all about regeneration. It's about something that was dead and is coming back to life. To me, the star is about something shining brightly, something new shining brightly. And I feel like the divine masculine is now realizing where and what it is that they truly want. All right? The star is all about renewal. It's about coming together. In tarot, the star also represents the Aquarius card. All right? It is about coming, something new starting, something new beginning. So let's see something more. Let's pick some more cards. So, dear divine masculine, please tell us what's going on. Okay, what would you like to tell the divine feminine? What would you like to... Actually, no. Let's start with this one. Sorry. What would you like to tell the divine feminine? Divine masculine? I got spooked. So the first card, the divine masculine wants to tell the divine feminine is that they got spooked. That's what happened. The reason they vanished is they got scared. All right, that's the truth. The reason things ended badly is they got spooked. They got scared. And then we've got, my heart is telling me, just do it. This is a big change. All right, if you look at the earlier cards in this deck, I've never actually gotten this card before. Usually it's always like, oh, I was scared, I'm worried, I think about you, but I'm scared, all of that. This is telling me that the divine masculine is now getting more and more pushed towards the divine feminine. And if you saw my December overview reading, it gives the same thing. It talks about the same thing, that the divine masculine is now getting ready to come towards the divine feminine. Of course, these are general, so they would differ for everyone. But right now, the divine masculine wants to tell the divine feminine that my heart is telling me, just do it. All right? Just go for it. Just make the move. Just give in. Don't hide anymore. Don't run away anymore. Enough is... The grass wasn't greener on the other side. So they were with somebody else. They tried dating. They thought that would be better. They thought that would work better for them. And it did not. And they've come to that realization right now. That look, I thought other people were better. I thought what was screwed up was, just you. But it's not the case. It wasn't better. We got 2 more cards that fell out. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Maybe we're just too different. So this is what they felt before. And I feel like that's what's changing. They thought that you guys were too different. And that's why they thought they could go with somebody else that was similar. Now, this could be for some of you who are, whose twin is offered from a different country, different religion, different ethnicity, different way of living, different lifestyle. They thought you guys were too different. They're like, we're just too different. And It's better I try somebody else. It's better I date somebody who's more like me, who's from my part of the world, my kind of people. But guess what? That wasn't the case. It wasn't greener. The grass wasn't greener. It wasn't better. And they're telling us that they're really sorry that they couldn't do right by us. They're really sorry that they couldn't do. That they couldn't do right by us. They're really sorry about that. They're really sorry that the grass wasn't greener. They're really sorry that they thought they were too different. And they're really sorry that they got spooked. All right? And they're just sorry. But now they're coming to the realization that maybe they should just go for it with you, Divine Feminine. Learning and forgiving. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So they want to forgive you. They have learned so much and they're ready to forgive and release the past. They have healed and they're healing and everything that they've gone through. Please understand that just because this separation had to happen, if it didn't happen, the lessons that were learned by both parties the cycle would keep repeating because they hadn't learned the lessons. So now they're realizing that look, they've learned so much, they've grown so much, and they're trying to release the hurt from the past. What else? They do feel like they have this deep connection with you. Like they feel like you've known each other forever. You know, when you meet somebody, you're like, oh my God, we're like old best friends. We should have always, feel like we've always been together. And I feel like that's where they're at. That's what they feel. That I feel like I've known you forever. They're now coming to the realization that they truly deserve love. One of the biggest blockages that the Divine Masculine had was that they didn't think they were good enough. They didn't think that they deserved love. They didn't think they deserved you, Divine Feminine. But now they're realizing that they do deserve love. They are worthy of love. They deserve it. They deserve the happily ever after. They don't deserve to be miserable or settle for anybody less. And they are now realizing that it is safe for them to open up their heart and love. See, they were scared. Remember the spook card? They were afraid. They got scared because they were afraid they're going to get hurt. Because they've been hurt so much in the past. And they got hurt that they were afraid to open up. When something real came in, it spooked them. It triggered them. And all those patterns that weren't healed, all those issues that weren't healed got triggered. But now they're realizing that it is safe for them to love. It is safe for them to open up their heart. All right? So Divine Masculine. No. What's blocking you right now from union? What's blocking you right now from union? Okay. I'm sorry, these cards are all over the place. I suddenly got a cold. What is going on? Come back into Delhi, the pollution. What is blocking union at this time? Divine Masculine, what's blocking you right now? What's going on, huh? In healthy boundaries, independence. Yep. So I'm getting with this is that the Divine Masculine may be with somebody else at this time. Now, of course, general, take what resonates. I feel some Divine Masculines may be in a karmic pattern, a karmic relationship. It could be any relationship. Could even be a soulmate relationship. But they are sort of attached. They're dependent on some people right now. Or some people are dependent on them. And this could even mean that their family, it doesn't even have to be a relationship like that. It could be like their family or their work, It's very codependent, where they can't say no to them because their boundaries are not healthy. When you're like, okay, fine, people invade your space and they kind of push you around. That's what's blocking them, because they need to have healthy boundaries. They need to be free. They need to be independent of what other people say. The Queen, fertility, friendships, feminine power. This is their feminine side. We all have a masculine and a feminine within us. And the feminine side is the one that is, the femininity, the sexuality, but also like the intuition. And I feel like, okay, what I got for some people is somebody may even have a child with somebody. So they may not love that person or may not want to be with the partner, but they might have a child. And that, that's a different situation. Or maybe there's something, maybe they're not trusting their intuition, What else? Spirit connection. They're not trusting this connection fully. So the universe is trying to talk to the divine masculine, all right? The universe is trying to talk to them, but they're not paying attention. They're not trusting this connection completely, all right? They're not being true to themselves. When they're not true to the universe, they're not true to themselves, they can't be true to you. What else is blocking? What's blocking? They're blocking their own happiness. They are blocking their own happiness. But I feel that's going to change, okay? And we're going to do what the action steps right now, but it's going to change. But they're being blocked, okay? They're being blocked. I want to pick one card. Why are they blocking joy? What's happening in the universe? Repelled. They're repelling joy. Why? Why are they repelling joy? Asking. Why are you repelling joy? Why are you running away from joy? Yep, they're spying on joy. All right. I think they're afraid. What I'm picking up is they're afraid. They're afraid, right? I got spooked. So they're afraid that if they get this happiness again, it'll get hurt. They'll get hurt. So instead of going towards it, they're spying on you. Checking you out online, on social media, through friends. But they're sort of pushing this happiness away. Because they're afraid. They're just afraid. They're afraid of getting hurt. Divine masculine, I tell you. All right, so dear divine masculine, what action steps are you going to take in the near future? Potential action. Oh, come on, let me finish. What potential action are you going to take towards the divine feminine? Time out. So some divine masculine need a little bit of time. They're going to not take any action right away. They need a little bit of time to process, to think. And then, bum, bum, bum. New beginnings. Remember, I said, just do it, right? So they really want to go there. So this is the stuff that was blocking them. And some of it is still lingering. Everybody's in different phases. They now are realizing they deserve love. And they're realizing it is safe for them to love. And they're getting rid of this little bit of fear that they have. So they're taking some time. They need some time. They need to process. And after they've done processing, they're going to come towards the divine feminine. They're going to come. They deserve it. Why not, right? Again, music. So I don't know if you guys saw my... a lot of similar cards came up in the December reading. Music is about harmony. Now, for some of you, music may be a factor. Like I work in music. So for me, anything to do with music is related to me, right? So for you guys, it could be you guys coming in harmony with each other, for finding harmony with each other, or maybe, there's something to do with music. Maybe you play an instrument, you play in a band, you like to go to concerts together, it could be anything. Spiritual career. In the future, the divine masculine is also going to be focusing on their spiritual career or their spiritual well-being. It doesn't mean they have to give up their day job and become a card reader. But I feel like they're going to definitely make they're going to start coming towards you. Find that harmony, find that balance, and then work on their spiritual side. Think about it. If you're watching this reading, you're into, you believe in all of this. And then when the divine masculine comes back to you, I'm sure you would want to share this stuff with them. So I feel like when you guys get back together, or when you start getting closer to each other, they are going to start their spiritual well-being, their spiritual growth. It's going to expand. All right, if that makes sense. Okay, last card. What steps of the divine masculine are you going to take? Healing. Yep. There is going to be healing in this relationship. There's going to be love in this relationship. There's going to be new beginnings in this relationship. And that is what the divine masculine is telling us right now. So divine masculine, do you have any advice for the divine feminine at this time? Any advice for the divine feminine? Okay, we've got this card, which is 2 people. When it comes to the matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So first off, the divine masculine is telling us that it doesn't matter what choices we have made in the past. It doesn't matter what you have done, divine feminine. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. Every step you have taken is for love, and that makes it better. So don't fret on the past. Don't feel like you made a mistake. Don't worry about any of that. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is a gateway to the soul. So next advice from the divine masculine is that trust your heart. Don't let fear come in the way. Don't let fear, your ego mind, which is there to protect us, to keep us safe. Don't let the fear hold you back from who you're meant to be. Trust your heart. Your heart knows what's true. Don't let fear come in. Oh my God. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. The divine masculine is telling you that you must believe that we are together already. If you feel like I don't have them, then you basically come from a place of lack. And how law of energy works is whatever you feel is what gets reflected back. So if you're like, I want, it means you don't currently have. Versus I have. And when you have, that's what you're going to get back. You already have your soulmate. And the last advice from the divine masculine is reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So this is telling the divine feminine to be patient. They need this time out. They need a little bit of time out right now. Be patient, divine feminine. And I know we have been patient for so long, but just a little bit more. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye.